Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at weird JToH dreams. I asked people to comment JToH dreams that they had in one of my videos. For some reason I had a dream where Tower of Unhealthy Escalation was the Washington Memorial, and then I went there and then it tipped over and crushed me and then I woke up. My weirdest JToH dream was when I was in Tower Funky Grooves, but it was about to catastrophic and there were a bunch of soft locks and you could place blocks. I've only had one weird JToH dream. It was when I was in Tower of Lunophobia and I got to floor 7 and I had the ability to enlarge tight ropes. I'm not sure if this is my weirdest JToH dream, but it's one that I remember the best. I found some kind of lobby with copy and paste players going through a cave of slate cubes in random angles. Then I see a tower instead of a lobby, which was a huge room where the tower fit in perfectly. Kind of looked like Tower of Confusion, but it was because of the colors and how empty it was. After really boring gameplay that I'm not going to bother describing, I fall through a miscolored platform on floor 2 or 3. After that, the dream started morphing into something else. I once had a dream where back when I was a coiler, I beat Tower of Extreme Dystopia with Coil as my first rem. A few days later, I coiled Tower of True Skill. I also think I remember having a different JToH dream. I'm not sure if I had this one, but the only part I remember of it was me going down the cubic dropper of Tower of Confusion. They also said they had another weird JToH dream where they're doing Garden of Ishor, which is Ring 2's upcoming subrealm, and then suddenly Juke appeared and launched a boulder in their face and then they woke up.
Oh my goodness, it's Juke. Look everybody, it's Juke. Juke is in the server.
Hi Juke.
Prepare to die. Ha 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 ha.
Transition. My weirdest JToH dream was when I was in floor 9 of Tower of Champions Road, but it was nerfed to easy, and the entire tower started crashing down, and then I fell. And not only that, everything was in zone 4. I think I had some JToH dreams, but one of the ones that I kind of remember was that I was almost gonna beat my first soul crushing, and that soul crushing was Tower of Confusion. Somehow I got the 410 easily in that dream, and then the third to last conveyor pushed way faster, and I fell on the soft lock and lost my run. Somebody said that they had a dream that they beat Tower of Yearning Victory and unlocked zone 6, which makes no sense because Tower of Yearning Victory is a Great Inferno Tower. I had a JToH dream that every ring in Zone had a sub version that goes from like A to Z, like ring 2G for example, and it was a huge work in progress obviously. Also, there was a tower that looked similar to Hella Gimmicks but no wacky frame. I had a weird JToH dream where I asked people to revamp my first ever tower and they made it actually good. I also had another one where I beat Tower of Impossible Movement, which I did beat after 8 months. That's probably why I had the dream. And I had the dream twice. I had a dream where JToH towers existed in real life and they were collapsing. Pretty scary. That is terrifying. I had a dream where I would be the first legit victor of Citadel Void without God mode, and when I beat it, Juke gave me admin in JToH. I had a JToH dream where I was racing my friends in some tower without a frame, and the tower was on the edge of space, so if you fell, you die. I fell right before I hit the ground, then I woke up. I had a weird JToH dream where I beat Thanos Tower, and my skill level was intense back then. When I beat Thanos Tower, nobody cared, and everything I saw was purple after that, and then I started playing Tower of Hopeless Hell, but upside down. Transition. I had a dream of me beating a revamped version of Tower of Elongated Runs, and I beated it easily. I don't really remember it that much, but I had vertical mobility and I was in, I think, an SC, and for some reason it allowed me to VM, and I also did Tower of True Skill Nerve to difficult in the same dream. Edit, remembered another dream. I was in zone 3 and it had Tower of High Adrenaline as a medium difficulty tower, and then the real Tower of High Adrenaline was added and the name was changed to Tower of Blue High Adrenaline. I had two, but not weird. First dream was beating Tower of Glitching and Healing before corner clipping was patched and it was an SC. Second was Tower of Generation Failure but with different gameplay and different lighting. I had a lot of weird JToH dreams, but one that I remember was I beat Thanos Tower but backwards. I think I had two JToH dreams, but I forgot one. The one I remembered requires backstory. This was before the dream. I had just spent a few hours practicing Citadel Size recognition. It'd be my first Remorseless and a huge accomplishment to me. I then went to sleep to wake up. I did a bit of practice, and then a few hours later I began my first attempt. I spent around 2 to 50 minutes and it was 11 p.m. I just spent so long on a single pushbox section that I was bored out of my mind. But finally, after so many fails, after so many tries just leading back to the beginning of the floor, I finally did it. I just got on my chair, screamed, and jumped while going up and down the stairs. That same night I had a dream where I was at the final jump of Citadel laptop spinning and I barely made it. Then went to ring 6 and beat Citadel Size recognition in like 10 seconds, then did the same thing where I jumped out of my chair and joined. Well, I do gotta say, 10 seconds, that is a pretty good run for a Citadel. This man probably just got the world record for Citadel Size recognition, so GG. I had 3 JToH dreams. The first was me beating Tower of Double Trouble, the second was me beating Tower of Difficulty Chart, and the third was me beating Tower of Inevitable Failure. I once had a JToH dream where I was on floor 10 Tower of Cruel Punishment, then I disconnected on the final jump, and then I woke up and I was like, okay. I remember I had a JToH dream where I beat Tower of Lunophobia with bootleg coil and everybody in the world hated me. I once had a JToH dream that I was in the last floor of Tower of Elongated Runs and there was lava rising, and then for some reason I fell and got teleported to the last jumps of Tokyo Heights, and then I beat Tower of Annoyingly Simple Trials. I had a dream where I unlocked ring 9 and I accidentally touched a brick that flung me to zone 4 and my first tower was there somehow, so I played it and then I beated it. He said beat it in the thing, yeah. I got teleported to, I think, Tower of Questionable Trials Trials is what it's called. I forgot what the acronym stands for. And ring 9. And I fell down to floor 1 and died, and then I respawned at zone 2. And then all the zone 2 towers started chasing me. And yes, JToH is finished somehow. So I went to the Tower of Double Trouble portal cave place, and I dropped down to the Great Cave, and I speedruned it in 30 seconds. Then when I beat it, JuKe gave me owner rank, and JToH was renamed to Savage's Towers of Hell. And then I tell it nice to revamp Tower of Confusion when I'm testing it, and I fell into 410 soft locks and I woke up. Well, all I can say about that is that it sounds like it was a very interesting dream. That must have been quite the dream. I had a dream where Tower of Annoyingly Simple Trials was catastrophic difficulty. I had a JToH dream where I got items if you unlocked a ring. Example, getting to ring 5 gave me a gray version of the crystal for some reason. I am not really surprised about that, because when I think of ring 5, I think of like the color gray, and I think it's really nice for the ring 5 aesthetic, and it gives it really that cave vibe, which I really like. Near the end of the dream, I got free VM, and I VM'd Tower of Elongated Runs. It was hardest tower at the time, and Con 2005 came up to me and said, "Wait, can you tell me the checkpoint locations?" I said no back to him, and he punched me in the face into a seal model in the wind room. And I got teleported to a tower called TOKL in ring 9, and it was just stone facility, but had the frame colors of Tower of Double Trouble. The dream ended when I fell into a killbreak on floor 1. Oh yeah, this dream was really old when I unlocked ring 4 old. I should have not spent so much time on the JToH wiki. I had a JToH dream where every tower chased me. That sounds terrifying. I have 2 JToH dreams, and it's me trying to beat Tower of Lots of Damage and Tower of Despair. At the time, I couldn't get to ring 3, and I really wanted ring 3. Ring 3, I remember that being a really fun ring for me. The towers don't really age too well to today's standards, but I had a good time. I had a weird JToH dream where I was playing Citadel of Corporate Enterprise, and Norby kicked me out, so I went to grind Tower of Elongated Runs. I got to floor 6 until I woke up, and I woke up though I beat Tower of Generation Failure for some reason. I couldn't even beat a rem. So basically you're saying you have a dream of you grinding Tower of Elongated Runs, then when you wake up you beat another catastrophic tower after having not even been able to beat a rem. So you can't beat a rem, but you can beat a catastrophic tower. My weirdest JToH dream was when I was beating Tower of Annoyingly Simple Trials, and on the final trust I flew into ring 2 on top of Tower of Difficulty chart, but there was a fling barrier on top of the wind pad. My weirdest JToH dream was when I got to ring 9. I had a dream where Tower of Glory got confirmed for zone 6. Imagine if it did. That would be horrendous. I had a dream of Tower of Cruel Punishment in real life. I had a dream where bunnies and tower humans tried to kill me. One time I went to the dentist, and then Tower of Really Nasty Ideas spawned in and crushed the dentist, and I was free. Oh, okay, well cool.
Yeah. Let's start.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Got it. Wait, what? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, are you okay? Dude, I had a dream where I fluked Tower of True Skill from floor 3. I beat every tower as a weird dream, and my fart, Logan, I sell you, and others were there. I had a dream that Tower of Inception was a great Citadel, and somebody replied to that saying this on a dream that's a nightmare. Well, there we go. That's all your guys' weird JToH dreams. But wait, now it's time for me to talk about my weird dreams. However, I haven't really had any JToH dreams. The only JToH dream I actually remember, I'm not reading anything, this is me, was, or when I was making a somewhat modernistic descending theme tower with colorful colors and darkness. It had pretty good gameplay, and I got like 2 floors done in the dream. So since I've only had one JToH dream, we're gonna be talking about weird dreams I've had in general for the rest of the video. The first one was when I was like younger. I was probably like 3 or maybe 4, and I had dreams like this that continued on for weeks, but the one that I think would be the most interesting to talk about was when I was at my old school. I was running down the hallway at like the middle of the night. There's nobody there. It was complete silence. It was really eerie, and I run into a classroom and just stay there, and then all of a sudden I get jump scared by Bob the Builder, and he tells me that I'm entering the world of nightmares. He says it like this: You are entering the world of nightmares. And then all of a sudden I wake up and I'm in my bedroom, but I'm hallucinating, and I hallucinate a bunch of shadow creatures coming on my curtains and then running around in my room terrorizing me. So like just a bunch of like shadow silhouettes just come out of my curtains and then start running around the room. Okay, I had this one dream where I was asleep in the dream. It's hard to explain, but I had a dream where I woke up and I started running around the house, and then all of a sudden I wake up again and I'm like, oh, that was a dream, how weird. And then I start walking around the house, but I keep waking up in the dream, so it's like a huge inception, and I just keep waking up over and over again. And I'm at the point where I'm like, what is real? Am I dreaming, or am I not dreaming? But every time I wake up, the lighting changes, so it's really weird. I'm at the point where I just want to wake up, so I'm like basically lucid dreaming because I know what I'm doing and I can control what I'm doing. But I can't take my lucid powers to wake up, so I'm basically just waking up over and over the dream, and I don't know if I'm awake or not. Anyways, I can't remember any of my older dreams for some reason right now. I don't know why. I want to remember them, but suddenly I just can't remember them. So that's this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like and or subscribe if you've not already and want to. Also, can you get this video to 40 likes? That'd be super cool.